Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Elevate English. Today, we have a very important topic. It's something every language learner struggles with.
Yes. How do you remember new vocabulary? And how do you keep from forgetting it?
That's the big question. We learn new words, but then we forget them. It's frustrating.
Very frustrating. But there are ways to solve this problem. Today, we're going to share them.
So let's start with the basics. Why do we forget words?
Because our brains are designed to forget. They forget things that aren't important.
So if we don't use a word, our brain thinks it's not important.
Exactly. That's why repetition is so important.
So repetition is the key?
Yes, but not just any repetition. You need to repeat words at the right times.
What do you mean?
There's something called the forgetting curve. It shows how quickly we forget things.
The forgetting curve?
Yes, it shows that we forget most things within the first 24 hours, unless we review them.
Within 24 hours? That's fast.
Yes, that's why you need to review new words soon after you learn them.
How soon?
Within 24 hours, then again after a few days, then after a week.
So spaced repetition.
Exactly. Spaced repetition is very effective. It helps move words from short-term memory to long-term memory.
So we should review words multiple times?
Yes, but the review should be spaced out over time.
What are some other techniques?
Another technique is association. Connect new words to something you already know.
Like what?
You can connect a new word to an image, or to a sound, or to a feeling.
So you make it memorable.
Yes, the more connections you make, the easier it is to remember.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Let's say you're learning the word apple. You can imagine a red apple. You can think of the taste. You can think of the sound.
So you use all your senses.
Yes, that's very effective.
What about using the word in sentences?
That's another great technique. Don't just learn the word alone. Learn it in context.
What does that mean?
It means learning the word in a sentence. For example, I eat an apple every day.
So you see how it's used.
Yes, that helps you understand the meaning and the usage.
What about writing the word down?
Writing is very helpful. It helps reinforce the word in your memory.
So you should write new words in a notebook.
Yes, but not just once. Write them several times.
What about using flashcards?
Flashcards are great. They're a classic tool for vocabulary learning.
Do they still work?
Yes, they've been used for centuries, and they still work.
Should I use physical flashcards or digital ones?
Both are good. Digital flashcards are convenient. Physical flashcards are tactile.
So it depends on your preference.
Yes, try both. See what works for you.
So what about using apps for vocabulary?
Apps are very helpful. Apps like Anki use spaced repetition. They remind you when to review.
So technology can help.
Yes, technology is a powerful tool for language learning.
What about using the words in conversation?
That's one of the best ways. When you use a word in conversation, you're more likely to remember it.
So practice speaking.
Yes, even if you have no one to talk to yourself. Use the new words.
So application is important.
Very important. If you don't use the word, you'll forget it.
What about reading? Does that help with vocabulary?
Yes, reading exposes you to new words, and you see them in context.
So reading is a way to reinforce vocabulary.
Yes, the more you read, the more words you encounter. The more you encounter them, the more you remember them.
What about listening? Does that help?
Definitely. Listening to podcasts, songs, or movies helps reinforce vocabulary.
So you need to use all four skills.
Yes, reading, writing, listening, and speaking. All of them help with vocabulary retention.
So variety is important.
Yes, don't just study one way. Mix it up.
What about grouping words by topic?
That's a great technique. Group words by theme. Food words together. Travel words together.
So you create categories.
Yes, categorizing helps your brain organize the information.
What about learning synonyms and antonyms?
That's also helpful. Learning synonyms helps you expand your vocabulary. Learning antonyms gives you contrast.
So you build networks of words.
Yes, Networks are easier to remember than isolated words.
What about using mnemonics?
Mnemonics can be very effective. You create a story or an image to help remember.
Can you give an example?
Sure. For the word tranquil, which means calm, you can imagine a tranquil lake. That image helps you remember.
So you use visual associations.
Yes. The more creative you are, the better.
So there are many techniques.
Yes, and you should use a combination of them, not just one.
So the key is variety and consistency.
Exactly. You need to be consistent, and you need to use different methods.
What if you feel like you're not progressing?
That's normal. Everyone feels that way sometimes, but you are progressing. It just takes time.
So we need to be patient.
Yes, vocabulary learning is a marathon, not a sprint.
What about making learning fun?
That's very important. If it's not fun, you won't stick with it.
How can you make it fun?
Use games. Play word games. Do crossword puzzles. Use apps that feel like games.
So learning can be enjoyable.
Yes. When you enjoy something, you do it more. And the more you do it, the better you get.
What about learning with others? Does that help?
Absolutely. Learning with others is very motivating. You can challenge each other. You can test each other.
So you can study with friends.
Yes. Or you can join an online community. There are many groups for English learners.
So you're not alone.
No. There are millions of people learning English. You can connect with them.
What about using vocabulary in real life? Does that help?
Yes. Using words in real life is the best way to remember them.
What if you don't have real life opportunities?
Create them. Write stories. Write journal entries. Record yourself speaking.
So you create your own practice.
Yes. You don't need to be in an English-speaking country to practice.
What about the importance of repetition?
Repetition is essential. You need to see and use a word many times before it sticks.
How many times?
Some studies say you need to encounter a word 10 to 15 times before you remember it.
That many times?
Yes, but it depends on the person and the word.
So you need to be patient.
Yes, and persistent. Don't get discouraged if you don't remember a word right away.
So you need to keep reviewing.
Exactly. Reviewing is the key to retention.
What about the role of sleep in memory?
Sleep is very important. Your brain consolidates memories while you sleep.
So sleep helps you remember words?
Yes. That's why it's a good idea to review new words before you go to bed.
So nighttime study is effective?
Yes. And make sure you get enough sleep.
What about the role of exercise? Does that help?
Yes. Exercise increases blood flow to the brain. It helps with memory.
So a healthy lifestyle helps with learning?
Yes. Your brain works better when you're healthy.
What about stress? Does that affect memory?
Yes. Stress can make it harder to remember things, so try to relax.
So we need to manage stress.
Yes. Take breaks. Do things you enjoy. Don't push yourself too hard.
So what's the most important thing to remember about vocabulary learning?
Don't give up. Learning new words takes time, but it's worth it.
So persistence pays off.
Yes. And remember, every new word is a step forward.
What advice would you give to someone who's struggling to remember words?
Try different methods. What works for one person might not work for another.
So you need to find what works for you.
Yes. Experiment. Be curious. Don't be afraid to try new things.
That's great advice. Thank you.
You're welcome. I hope it helps.
If you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. Share this with someone who needs it.
And remember, every word you learn brings you closer to fluency.
Goodbye and good luck. Keep learning and keep growing.
We'll see you next time on Elevate English.